After nearly 6 hours, Teller County officials have rescued the second group of 12 people who were still trapped 1,000 feet below ground at the Mollie Kathleen gold mine tour in Cripple Creek. The call for help came in around 12:30 today after officials say another group of 12 were initially stuck in the elevator bringing them up from the mine. Here's a video of those final 12 people coming to the surface. You can see the elevator coming up and people walking in front of the lights in the center of your screen. The end of a long and uncertain day when rescuers told us at one point they were not sure exactly how they'd get them out. The mine is located on the east side of Cripple Creek, just across Highway 67 from the Cripple Creek Heritage Center. The Teller County Sheriff says one person is dead due to the elevator's initial malfunction. Officials first rescued 11 people, including 2 children, earlier this afternoon. And rescuers finally pulled those 12 people to the surface around 7 this evening. Let's bring in News 5's Eleanor Sheehan now, who's been out at the scene all day. Eleanor, what do you have? It's the latest.
Megan, I have seen rescue crews working all day to pull or try to pull out those remaining 12 people who were stuck 1,000 feet below the surface. And now 6 hours later and pulling them out in the dark. Those people are now out and they are safe. Now, I spoke with the sheriff earlier today and he said that they got everyone out using the elevator. He says inspectors and engineers checked the cables, made sure that there was no other issues with equipment, and tested the elevator by lowering it down and back up again without anyone on it. Once they declared that it was safe, they began bringing people up. All the 12 people, the sheriff says they brought those people up 4 at a time. He says when they got to the surface, those people were given pizza and a place to stay tonight. The sheriff says getting everyone out of here was just a safety and a team effort by first responders.
There's a good news story at the end of this, and that's really what we were hoping for today, and our prayers were with, and just the trial that we were able to go through with the first responders to make sure this happened was great. I will tell you the mine owner was instrumental in making sure that equipment was able to get everyone up to the surface.
The sheriff says his office is providing counselors to people who were involved. He says they are still unsure what caused the initial elevator failure. Now the mine is closed and it's closed to tours, and the sheriff says that OSHA and other departments and mining inspectors will have to go in there and make sure that it is safe and inspect that before it can be opened again to the public in Cripple Creek. Eleanor Sheehan, News 5.
Governor Jared Polis released a response to the rescue tonight. He says he's spoken to the Teller County Sheriff and county commissioners and that, quote, I thank Teller County and Sheriff Mikesell and his team, as well as other law enforcement and first responders from local and state government for their swift response and tireless efforts. He goes on to say thanks to this collaborative effort, each of these individuals will return home safely. While the mine has not been active since the 1960s, the tour uses what's called the man-skip elevator. We talked to the Western Museum of Mining and Industry's executive director about what that elevator looks like.
Typical underground hard rock mine. Above the surface, on the surface, we're going to have the hoist, the head frame, which creates a very rudimentary but yet robust elevator system. And so over the shaft, they can raise and lower this skip or this cart or this cage to move men, people, and materials in and out.
Grant Dewey adds the support structures for the elevator at the Mollie Kathleen mine were likely converted and modernized to handle tourist groups. When we learned about the rescue, we wondered what's being done to keep tourists safe at mines. The state requires that tourist mines be inspected daily. This includes an inspection of not only the mine itself, but the mine conveyance equipment, which would include the elevator. However, looking at the state's mine inspection guidelines, it simply says that the mine must, quote, designate a competent person to conduct a daily inspection and does not specify any expertise that person would need to conduct the inspection. State inspections of the tourist mines falls to the Colorado Division of Reclamation, Mining and Safety, which has the power to shut down an operation if they find any point of concern that could threaten health or safety. Sheriff Jason Mikesell says the last time the family-owned tourist attraction had an incident was in 1986, but he did not say what the safety issue was. No one at the scene could share the last time the mine was inspected. We put a request into the state for that information. Meanwhile, I reached out to the owner of another tourist mine in Colorado, the Hitty Gold Mine Tour near Blackhawk. Owner Chris Stone tells me that his mine is inspected annually by the state, and sometimes they come and conduct multiple times a year. He says it's been that way for 20 years. The Mollie Kathleen mine is not a working mine. The 1-hour tour of the mine includes visitors loading into a cage-like elevator that lowers them 100 levels below the surface, simulating what it felt like for miners who worked there. The mine operated from 1890 until 1961, when the price of gold dropped, forcing it to close. Since the 1930s, tourists have been able to go into the mine, drawn to the 1,000-foot vertical mine shaft tour. This is one of the final days of the tour as it closes for the season on Sunday. The mine is named for Mollie Kathleen, the first woman in Cripple Creek gold camp to discover gold. It quickly became a booming business, with miners clamoring to work there as the pay was so high for the time. The Mollie Kathleen mine was one of the longest working mines in Cripple Creek, according to the mine's website.